Damo. What?
Hello.
The desk is now on. Yeah. Wait, we didn't even do a mic check before we started.
We did not do a mic check.
But the mics are good.
No, you guys did enough checks before.
Yeah, we're just talking.
So, what episode? I think it's like 177.
177.
Yeah. There we go. 177. And you're back, Kieran.
We are back. Number two.
Yeah, number 2. And then we've got Alyce as well. Yeah, hello.
My first time.
So let's do a little bit of a rundown to start off with, because me and Kieran, you came on ages ago and you did the Family Fun Day kind of thing, right?
Right, so I'm looking at the date over here. When was it? It was the 18th of the 1st.
It's 2020.
2022, so what's that, 18 months ago?
Yeah, 18 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
But
Wow,
yeah,
that is a long time ago.
I'll give my little brief history again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I started OpenDeck in, where was it? In Melbourne, where no one was working, everyone was stuck at home, and the documentary called The Movement came out, which is a drum and bass documentary. And I was sitting on the couch, unemployed like everyone else, just watching this documentary. And I seen this guy in it, and I thought, I know him. I've slept on the floor of his hotel room in Alabama, and it was Elhornet. It was Elhornet from Pendulum.
Yeah, damn, yeah.
So I started talking to him about...
What a way to meet someone.
Yeah, sleeping on Elhornet's floor.
Yeah. Shout out to Paul.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
My girlfriend at the time was friends with them from the drum club days. So I started talking to him about they used to have open decks before drum clubs, so people would go down, play, whoever played well sort of opened. And yeah, it sort of went from there that no one really does open deck anymore because everyone just throws their stuff up on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, I'm going to do it. So I put it out and it just went off.
Yeah.
And we moved back to Perth and I just kept on doing that. And we had open decks for, over a year, nearly 18 months, 2 years.
Started on the beach first.
Started on the beach.
That's how we met.
That's right.
And
Started on the beach doing open decks, then moved to the sewing room, RIP sewing room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
And then, also started to run Family Rave Days with Law Corden.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that, and that was amazing how you're bringing back classics from the 90s and stuff like that, but then
love it.
introducing it to the kids, but then the families are there. And
so it's for the parents with kids entertainment, not for the kids, and the parents pay for it.
Are you still doing it as well? Or?
No, so we haven't done one in a long time. It's probably more work goes into that than any event.
Yeah, I can imagine,
There's a lot of moving parts.
A lot of moving parts to that, but super fun.
Yeah.
Actually,
man, look at it. You're doing plate spinning, face painting, costumes.
All that stuff, yeah. No, it's a good time.
Well, look at that. That's so cool, though. What were you going to say, Alyce?
Oh, Alyce.
Alyce, sorry.
It was going to happen.
Damn it, I'm so sorry. Shit.
Actually, I played the first one of that one, and it was really cool. So it was at the court, and me and the MC, so we had our kids on stage with us as well. So they were like dancing, like our daughters on the stage. So it was fun, I guess, to share that with them.
That's it. And we got something else special happening on Sunday, but we'll get into that a little bit later.
Yeah. So Alyce,
Hi. I have many hats.
Many hats.
Many hats. Yeah. This is my pink hat. So I DJ under PHDNB, and I'm half of Chicks with Decks.
Yeah.
As well, which is a new project I've been working with 5 Foot on for the last year and a half.
So how long have you been doing PHDNB for?
Oh, I started just before COVID. So I started teaching myself after I finished my PhD, which is where the name comes from.
Oh, very
It's
nice.
like Dr. Drummer Bass, basically.
So what do you got a PhD in?
I'm a medical scientist that specialises in data.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, I'm smart sometimes.
Very cool.
But yeah, so yeah, did like the DJing thing just before COVID happened, and then I ended up just doing streams and stuff, and that's actually where Remedy started as well. So Defyre was also involved with that, and we had Aradale from Brisbane, but it just started with a bit of beef because I'd just come back from a month in Brisbane. It was like, get your crews together, we'll see who's better. And then we just did it online, and we did these online battles between the different cities during lockdown, so it was actually really cool. It was a cool networking thing as well. Yeah, that's a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, I still DJ, but I do like putting on events. So I started doing live events about 3 years ago now.
Yeah, okay.
Like 2
Were you
years ago.
DJing before that at all, or it was
It was
just
literally right before COVID. So
right
I got
before?
my decks in, I think the date, I remembered it randomly because it came up. It's the 17th of November 2019.
Oh,
It's
damn.
the first time. And I only know that because I've got this clip on my phone of my like first blend, and my friend's like, look, science is on the wheels, and it's like
Very nice.
yeah. But yeah, so that's what's been happening there. And then I met Kieran doing, so when you first moved over and I helped kind of
No, so we first started talking
before you came over, actually.
when I was in quarantine
Yeah.
in the
'Cause
city.
it was just
Because I
like
had to do the
linking
2 weeks
people.
quarantine
Ah,
coming over
okay.
from Melbourne.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there with the wife and 3 kids in one hotel room for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
And I like that's my vibe. I'm like, yeah, I'm good
done.
because I'm busy.
Yeah.
I'm busy. I love it. You know, I have nothing else to do, so I got busy, and that's when I started putting it out to just do open deck. Didn't know anyone, and then people started submitting mixes and all this sort of stuff. Now, I didn't even know what a good mix was. You know,
Really?
I honestly didn't. I
He
honestly
just
didn't.
head first
Like,
straight to the
yeah,
DJ industry. Yeah.
Yep, I'm going to do this, you know, mixes in, and as long as it didn't burn my ears, yeah, it
You're
sounded
doing
good.
alright at mixing though. You did it that one time.
That's a good way to look at it. Like, as long as the mix doesn't burn your ears, it's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Black. So it was Hey Legends.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lucian Black.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lucian.
hey,
What's up?
Lucian.
Yeah. Legend
I'll see
himself.
him.
So
Yes, and then you messaged saying to meet Defyre, and that's how really OpenDeck started.
Yeah, so, and then you met Lee as well, I think, at the same time. So you
No,
were doing
I-
the house and also.
So I've known Lee
That-
since
oh,
I
yeah.
was 15.
Oh, yeah.
since you were 15, really.
That's the other Family Rave Day guy.
And
Yeah.
and so Remedy as well. How long has Remedy been going for?
Literally, because I've been promoting, like, as in selling tickets for other promoters for about 5-6 years or something like that. So I was doing that before, and then I was doing heaps of events, and I was working full time, and I'm also a mum. And then all of a sudden I had nothing to do, no one to see. My daughter stayed with her dad because like he has a stepson as well, so they stayed together in lockdown. So I was just by myself, right? And I'm like, well, this is boring, and that's actually how it started.
Isn't that crazy though?
Yeah.
Like when you take
Oh, sorry.
paying bills, right? When you take like the main focus of all week paying bills away, all this creativity comes through.
Yeah.
You know, and I never would have done this if COVID didn't happen. I would have just been doing the grind.
Oh yeah, because you guys would have still been in Melbourne.
Yeah.
It's crazy with that though, right? How
It
just
is.
COVID
Yeah.
kind of flipped everything upside down.
For
and
me,
then,
it was really positive.
yeah, positive.
Yeah, no, it's been good though. So then once everything started to open up, and we just started running some live events, and now I work with Bobby at Traction as well. So we run the Connect events. So we're doing about 2 a year, like bigger, like
Connect,
underground
so
ones. Try to
C-
get internationals over.
CONNECT, just for Damo to look up, or
The Connect, it's on Instagram. It's not on. So it's the Connect DNB on Instagram. But
okay.
but yeah, it's just an event brand.
Well, he
and
runs Traction.
Yeah, he runs Traction.
Traction.
Oh damn, okay.
So
Yeah.
they were doing warehouse parties, and then and our thing with Remedy.
I know this is in Germany.
No, that's not us.
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Shout out
That's
to
it.
those guys. So.
Yeah, Germany doing that.
So it's the Connect DNB, all one word. But yeah, so we were like, because of all these links and stuff I was doing from doing those battles and stuff, I had a few artists I wanted to bring over, but I'm not tech savvy because I'm only really new. He was very much, and he has his own speakers. He's very good, he works in the AV and stuff like that. And then we just kind of went, cool, let's make it work, and it's been working really well. So we've got a third and fourth one on the go. The next one's January 20th. It's a pretty big lineup.
Have you had Brendan on here? Traction, Brendan?
No, not yet. No.
No, you have to get him on.
Yeah.
Brendan, if you're watching,
Yeah, there you go.
we're coming for you.
Yeah, Bobby, get your shit. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah. So this is what I love about Damo.
Yeah, he does all
sends
the-
the messages. Yeah.
Be like,
So-
hey. I'll probably answer that after. But yeah, so this is literally 2 weeks ago we ran this one. So we're getting bigger. We're just trying to bring over, like, have an underground and drum and bass / jungle bigger event, because at the moment a lot of it's real commercial and we
Yeah.
don't really have that in Perth. So, and then
There's
together
AJ.
it's
So if you go back,
that's AJ.
that's who we were speaking about
Shouts to
before.
Specs.
Yeah. Okay.
Who is
Yeah.
Asian Dub Foundation, aka Specs MC.
Yeah. No, very cool.
If you met him, you'll never forget.
Yeah. Look,
Straight up,
yeah.
shout out.
Hook
lad.
us up.
Shout out to Specs.
But then, so let's move on to like the main event then.
Yeah,
as well.
let's go.
So apparently, you've been planning it for a year and a half.
We have, so we are
Well,
planning to.
Went through a few stages though.
So what is it you're planning again?
We're
then?
planning to break the world record, the longest back-to-back DJ session, okay, which is currently held in Sydney with
Yep.
147 DJs. I guess it. I don't even know how it came. I think
But is that the world
you wanted
record
to
in
put in
Sydney?
world record?
You wanted
It's
to
a
put in-
Guinness World Record. So if you look in the Guinness Book of World Records,
Yeah.
Sydney 147.
Yeah.
No
In the book.
way. Yeah, there you go.
Those
Yeah.
guys, you're going down. Going down.
Yeah, we're coming for you.
Oh yeah.
You wanted to put in, I think it was an art grant, because I helped you with that one.
Yeah, so. Well, there's been a few attempts, right? So Sydney got it, 147, 8 hours. So there would have been some pretty long mixes in there,
8 hours. Yeah,
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
There was an attempt with Melbourne, and I think in Melbourne they pulled out the wrong USB.
Oh, and it stopped.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is in Tottenham. This one?
That's Manchester, I think.
So that's Manchester.
That's the one that just happened recently.
That's the one that's just happened. So
Because you were saying 6 weeks ago they tried to do this.
they tried to do it, and
But then-
and they got one. There's been reports of 180, 150, whatever, but I mean,
Yeah.
I feel really bad for them because some of the file corrupted, and what you have to do is get all the audio and visual and send it in.
Yeah.
So they're trying to fit. So hopefully they do figure that out. And
So in saying that, so
that in.
for this event on Sunday, you've got a full audio visual crew coming
100%.
in.
Yeah,
And
we
then-
already, with Defyre, you've got this.
Let's plug
Roll out
Simon then,
media.
That's so good.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah.
No, he's got 3 good cameras and 1 average one, I think he said. So we've got,
Oh,
He's
but they
got
just
it.
use the
we've
good
got
ones.
a
then.
lot. We've
Simon, if
got
you're
backups on
watching.
backups.
Yeah.
so shout out Rollout Media. If you want any sets filmed, he does a lot of the sets that you'll see from Perth.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
if you
yeah.
say you're playing out and you want your set film, flick him a message and he'll set up the cameras and he's got you.
Yep.
You know, and you can use that for promo and that sort of thing.
Yeah, because
So-
when we had him on here, he's such a genius, honestly.
He's
for
been
what
doing
he
it for
does.
so long now.
Yeah.
That's actually how he came on to Remedy, because he was one of the first DJs I chose to battle with.
Really?
And because I was so inept, like I was just like, I'll figure it out, like, you know, like I'm a data person, I'll get it together. And then
Very nice, yeah.
he ended up helping a lot with the tech stuff, and I was like, oh, do you want to come on board? And yeah, he was on board for like 3 and a bit years, so yeah,
Yeah.
that was good.
Yeah, so
So it was all dreamt up a year and a half ago, and
yeah, a
then
year,
just
year and a half ago, I
It was
woke up
that Grant, I think. As
and
well.
no, so the grant came later. So
Okay.
I woke up one day and I'm like, this is what I'm doing. I've made a decision. I'm going to tell everyone.
Yeah.
So after I get off this high, it's still going to happen.
yeah, yeah,
He had a big
yeah.
night.
So that's what I did. So I put it out there, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, that's great!" Started a Facebook group, bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
This is before I applied to Guinness because I'm like, how hard can it be? Apply to Guinness.
Yeah, okay,
That's
yeah.
before we knew all
Oh
the
my
costs.
God.
and-
So how did you apply? Just off their website, or
I
what?
didn't even know. Yeah, I guess.
Can we pull up their website?
I just
Yeah.
figured it out, and I was like, oh well, I'll go on their website and I'll do this and da da da. I can figure it out.
There's like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
form that needs to be filled in, because we did that.
Yeah, so I filled in the form and submitted it, and then it came back saying, yep, here's a massive fee. All right, so just pay this fee and you'll be fine, which was £10,000.
Pounds.
That's nuts. 10,000
And I was
pounds.
like, okay, I got this. So we tried to get some grants and something like that from
Like the WA government, I
the
think it
government, but that didn't go through. So I kept talking to Guinness, literally for the next year.
Yeah.
And then they said, all right, submit again. So I submitted again, and it came back and said, look, just record everything, put everything
That's
together
nuts.
and
So
send
it's
it through.
19,000 Australian dollars.
it was going to be.
So what were you saying just before that? So like you kept talking to them over a year, and then you put it all together, and
I kept chatting to them over the year, and I just had to make them understand that I'm not the venue. I'm the person organising it, You know, we're not doing this to sell a whole bunch of tickets and make a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, we're literally doing this. All ticket sales will go to Telethon, which is a
fundraising.
charity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so
Da-da-da-da-da.
that's the other part as well. So it's all a fundraiser. So we linked up with Telethon. It's actually their main fundraising weekend, so they'll be present, I believe, as well.
Are they going to be present on the?
Yeah, they're going to come in and that was the original plan. We've chased them up, so we're coming for you as well, Telethon.
That's so cool though. If they could, they might be there.
They're going to come and I think see how it's going during the event as well. Just
Shout outs to Fat Cat.
So is it just?
I was like,
Is it Fat Cat or Humphrey B. Bear?
Oh,
that rocks up?
When you said Fat Cat, I'm thinking like, is that a DJ?
Telethon seems to roll out these Fat Cats and Humphrey B. Bears.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's
Kids are like, "Who's
going to
that?"
bed thing, hey.
Yeah, that guy, Humphrey Bear. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can call Humphrey Bear. Oh, you got to get Humphrey there for the day.
I think he got cancelled because he doesn't wear pants.
Oh my god.
Did he actually?
Yeah, he did.
Really?
Yeah. Straight up.
So we can find that controversy. Oh my god.
Wow.
So yes. But through that year, it was good because we had a captive group like in the Facebook page.
Yeah.
And then we just popped up again. It's like, it's on.
Yeah.
It is happening. You know. And
We didn't really give anyone warning. It's like we're doing it in 2.5 months. Start hustling. We just started like.
Yeah, which has been a lot of work. So in the team, it's myself, it's Alyce, Bree Collins, who's going to do all the organising.
Like on the door and stuff.
But so organising all the DJs, like formal line, you're next.
All that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So
damn, that's going to be a big job.
Helping.
Because how many people have signed up?
It's very over
157.
I think it's more than that.
crap.
It's more than 160 now.
That's nuts, though.
But we want to push as close to 200 as possible, just because like we're going for that world record.
Yeah.
So we need to have the buffer.
And you know some DJs are going to be waking up dusty on Saturday.
Yeah,
on Sunday. If they wake up.
So
hopefully, because what time does it start as well?
12.
yeah,
And where is it as well?
at the court.
It's at the court, so 12 till 5 or 6.
Okay, so really, we're only doing 5 or 6 hours then.
No, it'd be 8 probably.
8 hours.
It's not going to be, I'm telling you now, it's not going to be 8.
You don't reckon?
No, I hope not.
You're gonna be hustling 1 minute. That's right now.
No, because WA has such a big DnB. Like,
Yeah, because didn't you work out the graph? I remember seeing a graph or something like that. It's like all the songs. Can we try and pull it up? And it's like most of the songs were all drum and bass.
I think it was 35-40% of DnB.
No, it's more than that.
And then the rest are just.
Where can we find this graph? Because I remember seeing this.
You know what? I actually deleted the graph because everyone was like, "Why is it like this? Why is that? That number's not right." And I was like, "Oh my god!" This is
He's got a whole bunch of data people in the group. Like, why'd you make a pie chart?
That's exactly it. Yeah.
That's it. So
Like-
no, it's going to be good, and yeah, I think it will go smooth. I mean,
Well,
it's
you
only one track, so every DJ is only playing one track. They're mixing in from the track left, mixing their track, and then off.
But it's
Done.
not the whole song as well, right?
Well, I hope not, because then the next DJ won't have anything to mix on.
Yeah.
All right.
okay.
So if any DJs, leave half your tune. Don't start from the second drop because it drops harder.
Yeah.
Please don't do that.
Yeah. Okay.
But we're gonna have someone up there as well. So before DJs go on, there'll be a brief like deck 2 is live. You're mixing on deck 1. You know, do you have any questions? Blah, blah,
I'll
blah.
probably set up, so I'll be doing that role, be the stage, the stage hustler. But yeah, just get them up in
Stage
blocks of like, it's hustler sounds better. Like 10 or 20, like blocks of 10 or 20, just show them, like if anyone doesn't know how to use the CDJ 3000s, because we'll only have 2 on the stage. So we're just gonna have 1 probably on the side, show them, and I'll let them know as they're going on, okay, you're on the left, you're on the right, like, you know, so we don't have any screw ups. We've got backups of the USB. So
the few things we're doing different, and shout out to Brad.
Yeah, we
Manuel,
haven't met
DJ
Brad.
Midnight.
DJ Midnight. Okay.
He's done 90% of the work, honestly. So we're only using one
Songs?
USB.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. All the songs are being loaded onto one USB.
Which is why everyone
So
needs to get your songs
when-
in by Wednesday.
When the DJs come on, they're not pulling that in and out.
Let's go.
Yep. Yeah.
Shout out to Midnight. But then, so with that, are you going to have the same USB on the left and the right? Because what happens if the left one corrupts?
Yep, that's exactly why we've got that.
Okay, phew.
Plus
So we're going to have them.
Plus another backup.
Yeah, and we're also, should we even be saying this about? We'll also have a guest house tunes and guest drum and bass tunes for people that if they come there and they didn't sign up initially and they want to.
And they're like, I can spin a track.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You can select like from a group of 10.
But then how
and
would
then
that work? Would they just have to like sign a form?
It'll just be in
and
another
then-
folder. Yeah, they'll sign up and.
Yeah, so what our job really is collecting all the data, making everything goes in line, recording everything.
Yep.
So let's say, I don't know, someone rocks up and says, I want to be involved. Yep, no worries. What do you mix? DnB. Sweet. Pick a track, and then we'll put their name and everything, and then they'll get a
just
sticker,
assign it.
put on their shirt. So I'm number 127.
Oh, really?
But then
So
you'll
they get
be
a
like
sticker on the
guest
shirt as well.
2 or whatever. Like,
127, tune, guest 2, DnB. So when they
Yep.
go on there to find it, they know that guest 2, boom, that's my DnB track. That's the one I'm mixing
Yeah.
in.
That's
Because
a good way to do
you
it.
can't play the same track twice.
yeah, so
Really?
there's lots of
So
rules.
that's how I think that's how Manchester the first time messed up.
No way. Okay then.
So someone at the start and the end.
Although
play
we
different tracks.
were talking about this because we had a bit of a organizer meeting yesterday, like a bit of a brief, and apparently no one's actually had selected the same tune yet, which is amazing.
No
it's
double
awesome.
ups. Isn't that
Really?
crazy?
There's not been a single double up yet.
Out of the drum and bass and everything.
Not
Yeah.
one double up.
Wow. Okay.
Not even one. 2 different remixes of the same track. Like,
Yeah.
Not even. Isn't that interesting? So all those DJs, 165 DJs or whatever, it just shows that everyone wants to play their favorite track. I'm
Yeah.
assuming, and everyone's taste is so varied,
That's crazy,
isn't
though.
it?
Yeah, because
It's
I
pretty
thought
cool though.
I thought it would have. You would have had a situation where it's like, I don't know, Sub Focus Rocket,
Yeah.
right? But then a Rocket remix or something.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you'd have alternative versions
No.
of bootlegs or.
I thought
That's what
they
we
might
thought.
have been.
Bootlegs still count as well, like
Yeah.
So people have forwarded on literally just
The tunes,
That's
like the rule
nuts.
is, so you can use bootlegs and stuff. The tune just has to be published,
yeah.
so they can't have unreleased.
Yes, I can.
Oh, can they?
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was something in there about unreleased tunes or. Oh, there you go.
Damn.
Okay,
that's not bad.
I'll reverse.
Yeah.
Sorry, just
Yeah,
put the
okay.
mic.
This is me thinking I need to look at those rules when I get home.
Yeah.
The rules are online for us
Yeah.
to pull up,
Yeah.
or
No.
no.
So
okay.
I've got them.
Yep.
They're on the
On the Facebook
I
page.
put them on the Facebook page.
Oh,
But
you
then we
did?
have all the real intricate details,
Yeah.
which
yeah.
is like this much reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so that's wild though, and it's all coming together, and it's all happening this Sunday.
Yeah. Yes.
But then, and so you were saying you wanted it to be more of like a Sunday session chill vibe, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we want it to be the ultimate Sunday session, raising money for charity, and watch really a world record happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like ultimate Sunday
Take
session.
it for Perth. We're
And
gonna
it's at the
get this.
court. It's going to be beautiful weather, hopefully. So let's go.
Yeah. So it should be
That's-
good. Should be fun.
Should be good.
Once it gets
And
started, and the good thing is as well. So there's 5 of us organising, like all doing different parts and stuff like that. So we've already delegated everything. We've got a couple of helpers as well. Just if we need to have a little break or whatever. But
We've organised this thing to death.
yeah,
Damon,
yeah.
can you
And
actually
there'll still be
copy-
things that go wrong.
I was going to say, Damon, can you copy that link and then pin it in the comment section? If that's all good.
Thank you.
Because then that way it's like, if people that are watching want to sign up and
Yeah.
help you guys out, because that's crazy. Like,
Yeah, so we've had there's been a lot of questions. I think a lot of people are scared because of the rules. But it is just one track, and there's leeway there. Like usually, I mean, some of the drum and bass DJs, they'll mix like freaking 80 tracks in
Yeah.
an hour. So having one track to do, it should be fine. But it's just, it's not about being hero and doing all the switch ups or whatever. It's just blended in like the best
no
way.
James hype stuff.
Yep, can't use sync.
We can't use sync.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? I think we've got the rules somewhere there. Can't use sync.
So does that break the rules using sync?
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Even if you turn it on and off. So soon they're going
don't touch
to
it.
watch everything.
So have you got officials coming over for it?
No.
So the officials, if you want an official, you're into that sort of £10,000
Yep.
sort of situation.
So then how does it qualify then? So you just get the recording and you
Yep.
send the recording to them?
We also
Absolutely.
have to have witnesses.
Yep.
So I think we've got 4, don't we?
With 4 witnesses, so we actually need 2 witnesses, but because the event's longer than 4 hours, a witness can only witness for 4 hours.
Really?
So we've got 4 witnesses that have to fill in a form and say, I was here from that time to that time, da-da-da-da-da.
So who are the witnesses? Are they not DJs? They're
No,
family members or
they
something?
have to be industry people, so people, with a knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got some club promoters, we've got some like DJ management people, Just those sorts of
DJ
industry
as well,
people.
I believe.
Yeah,
List.
so what was that?
I was trying to remember who was on the list again, but yeah, there's a mixed bag, which is good because you kind of want that.
They're
but it's
coming
basically
for the free drinks.
Yeah. Which they'll
Shout
get
out to
heaps.
Chelsea. Shout out Chelsea from Geisha.
So then, with that as well, so how did you go about selecting a venue? Because like you selected the court, and the court is pretty much a great Sunday session kind of venue, right? Like
we kind of needed something that we knew was set up to have that many people coming on and off the stage. So the good thing with the court was that main stage, you can have people coming up and then going down the other side, so you can kind of clear everyone. There's not going to be heaps of people around it.
Yeah,
it's big enough, so if we do get, we get heaps of people down there, it's going to be enough space for that. And
there's also the big screen up the back.
Yeah, the big screen up the back as well. They have the equipment, so
it's a plug and play.
Are you doing visuals at all for the DJs?
Yeah, so there's going to be a count on the back. So when a DJ is playing, it's going to have their number. So it's going to be like DJ 1, 2.
Will it be
3,
like their DJ 3 and then be like their name underneath or anything? Just the
we're
number.
just doing the countdown.
Yeah,
because
there's
there might
going
be
to
some
be people that
juggling.
don't rock up and stuff like that. Maybe like we go to. This is part of our. Oh, sorry. I keep headbutting the thing. It's organising it to a T, right? Like you need to make sure, that these things don't happen. Originally, I said that as well, but yeah, it's going to be too hard.
Yeah, so it's going to be a count, so everyone can just have a visual check. But it's all ages as well. So some people are bringing their kids.
Yeah.
Some, that sort of vibe, because
Should be good.
it's going to start out, excuse me, really low BPM. So your hip hop and that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Going through house music, techno, breaks, up into DnB. So
And
it's
all the
gonna
genres.
you're gonna go through all the genres. On
So
the
then,
Sunday
how many
session.
people chose other genres other than drum
It's
and
about
bass?
half, I think.
About half.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's about half drum and bass, like dubsteppy or whatever. So that's at least half, and then all the other ones are the other half.
It's just crazy though how it's like literally like almost 50% of
I know,
Perthies
right?
chose
It's a
drum and
Perth
bass.
thing.
Yeah, it's a Perth thing. Yeah.
I mean, think of all these tracks. You've had say 160 tracks come in. So Brad has analysed every single track, put cue points on every single track, ordered all the tracks, and like that in itself is just an absolute, plus he's going to have the extras in there and all that sort of thing. So he's put in so much work.
So that's where it's going to be interesting, because then it's like if a DJ, a professional DJ that has been playing out and about for years and stuff like that, goes and plays that track that they want to play, then wouldn't they have like different idea where to put the cue point almost?
Well, he's just put it in the obvious,
like in the
there's
phrases.
the drop, and then we're going back, 8, 16 bars, da 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 da.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have to start from those cue points, but it's just user sort of friendly thing.
Because you reckon like with like a professional DJ and it's been in the scene for 8 years, then it's like they'd want to do it the way that they'd want to do it.
Well,
They
he
still can.
did post
So they
it.
can?
Yeah, he posted it up when he started doing it, saying if you need a specific pin to hit him up with it, so and he'll do it
Yeah, that's
for
good.
them. But we
That's
just
good.
want plug and play, so we want as like it's mitigating risk, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Exactly. That's it.
The
Yeah.
USB in and out, and I'm thinking, especially as it gets later on in the day, because if you've got people rocking up in the first hour
yeah,
and they're playing in the 4th hour, what they're going to be doing?
Yeah.
Drinking.
yeah.
Right?
So
It's going to be interesting.
he'll put his headphones, like everything. Like I'll be standing there, like, okay, you're going on that deck. You're going on that deck. Let's make sure.
Yeah.
But then, so you've had to hire the court for this then, right?
Well, because it's a fundraiser.
But then will they have to provide security?
Yes.
So
but-
technically, like, they will still want X amount of money over the bar then,
Yeah.
right, to cover the costs, right?
Which they should, because I mean, they're supplying their venue, but I'm always very, very cautious to not like bump off or take a slot that's like a Saturday night
Yeah, yeah, of
or
course,
a
yeah.
heavy slot for a venue, because that's not fair.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
So I try to make it as easy for the venue to say yes
Yeah,
and add to their value. And I've always tried to do that with all of my events.
yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
And that's why I've sort of done Open Deck on Wednesdays, or we've done Family Rave Day, which is,
Like with
you
the
know,
kids
between
and
like 12 and 3 or 12 and 4. So we try to, like, as a promoter, do it a little bit different and add value to every event every venue, we go to. It just makes it easier for everyone. Whereas when you're competing for that Saturday slot,
Yeah, everyone wants to do it, yeah.
the owners have a certain amount they need to make.
Yeah.
You know, so then that comes with pressure. That comes with all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, but we've always sort of I've always sort of stayed away from that and tried to add value instead of competing for that real.
But that's the way to do it though as well, and that's the thing about it is where you've got 150, 160, maybe 200 people coming through on a Sunday afternoon. Like they will see that as value because that's 200 people in their venue.
Exactly, and that's just the DJ. So hopefully, everyone brings a person or something like that. Then they're going to hang around, have a few drinks. It's going
and it's free though as well, free entry, right? Or
No, so
$10. It all goes to telethon.
Okay, it all goes to telethon.
Yeah, so none of the money is going to like anyone. Even the DJs have paid, and the reason why we decided, because it was a fundraiser, but the reason why we decided to put a price on the DJs signing up was to try and make sure that they wanted to come and stay, so they're committing to it.
Yeah.
But it is all going to telethon, so we're hoping to make a few thousand for them.
Yeah.
That would be
Good.
nice.
That's it,
1,000, break a record.
Yeah, all the
Finish early enough to be in bed at a reasonable hour.
Yeah,
Yes.
hopefully.
We don't ask for much.
But see, that's it though, and that's where it's so good because it's getting telethon involved, and it's a fundraiser. Like it's literally just putting money to a right cause.
Yeah,
for a
and
good
it's on their main
cause.
weekend too, so it'll be really. I think it'll be a good way to do something different. And kids love it too, like the music
Exactly.
stuff.
And I mean the DJ culture in Perth is so rich. It's weirdly rich. What are we? We have 2 million people here, and I would say
4 now. I think.
No, I think we're still at 2.2.
are we?
Yeah,
We've already
yeah,
said that at the same
Snap.
time.
yeah. I think. Yeah, no, they 1.985.
No, that was
Oh,
2016.
Boo.
2.1.
Oh.
All right.
There you go.
Wow.
I mean,
So,
if we had 4 million people here, oh my god. Oh
Yeah,
my
definitely
god,
not.
too
No,
many people.
I thought it was 2.4, but yeah.
Compared to a Melbourne, like
Yeah.
in my opinion, that like there's the same, if not more, DJs in my opinion in Perth.
Yeah.
And we have such a small population, so we should have the record.
We should. We should.
Yeah.
Big
Not feeling
music
entitled
culture.
here, but it should be here.
We have nothing else to do, so we just go to the beach and
So-
have tunes.
So I noticed as well. So like when you win the award, you get a certificate, right?
Yes.
But then where are we going to put the certificate? Like Perth Town Hall or something? Like,
No, so every
The front of my house like this.
Yeah.
And then I'll
I
be
was
bringing
that
it up
guy.
in every conversation for the next 2 to 3 years.
Did you know that?
Ah, I
The
see,
World
yeah.
Record?
No, so when we get the record,
Yes, that's the positive
okay,
reinforcement we
everyone
need.
has an opportunity
When?
to get like a certificate and that sort of thing.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
everyone gets one, or they have the opportunity
So
to
I'll
get
have
one.
what record they were involved in, their full name, and then
Yeah, like
That's cool.
participant, and then go from there.
dated.
Yeah. Okay.
Officially from Guiness as well. So
Really officially? Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, everyone was asking about that, and they were like, "Oh, that's fancy."
That's pretty cool though, because then everyone participated, gets to
100%.
put that up in their house and be
World
like,
record
well,
holders.
Yeah,
it's part of like Perth's history almost.
Yeah, no,
the
it should
music
be.
history.
Exactly, we're
100%.
adding to the culture.
That's very, very cool. But I reckon it's going to go over. I reckon it'll be 8
You
hours.
think so? I think it
Yeah.
will too. I think we'll have a little bit of a rush.
I mean, Neil
Today,
said we
tomorrow,
can stay there until we get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be nuts though.
Well, it's going to be interesting if everyone's. Let's say we have, even if you have 200, everyone does 2-minute mixes. That's 400 minutes.
Yeah.
What's that divided by 67 something? No, 8.
Oh, Damo's onto it. Let's have a
How
look.
many hours is that?
6.666
6.66
recurring.
hours. Yeah,
Is it 400?
400 minutes. 200 people. If it's 2-minute mixes.
Oh yeah,
each,
yeah.
right?
I was like,
That's,
where did
well,
you get
call
that
it
number
what,
from?
6.5 hours. But I think the DnB DJs will mix a bit faster.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
And we've still got a couple of days. So even as we were setting up before, I had a couple of messages come through from two different people
Really?
just querying about it. So we are still taking sign-ups.
How did?
Speaking of that, we give a quick shout out to some of the comments.
Yeah, no, definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
cool. What do we got?
So we have Ben Phillips Bainbridge going legends. Big up.
Hey.
Defyre, best DnB DJ in Perth, no cap. About
Simon.
Oh,
Lucian Black about to be the best hip hop DJ.
yeah, man.
Simon Sharman saying, "Sup guys, looking forward to this weekend."
Hey.
Jordan Monahan saying, "Kieran the legend."
It's catharsis.
Catharsis. Yeah. Yeah, he's coming on this Thursday.
Oh, is he?
Actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, sick.
is he wearing his mankini?
Hopefully, yeah. Do we have any more comments at all?
We do, yes. Cameron Killer Night Industries.
Oh, yeah.
Nick Guinness. Big ups midnight.
Yeah,
And
midnight.
of course Jordan Monahan saying, "I'll send my track tomorrow. I'm currently stuck on site."
Sweet, thanks, Jordan. For the track.
You've been saying that for a while, Jordan.
So then, how did you guys go about getting the people keen for it? Like, what platforms did you post into? What groups? And like
All of them. all of us on all of them. And
Yeah.
we had the group that we started a year and a half ago, and we just started adding everyone in. So our we've got a Facebook group that we used before the event, and I think it's got like 650 people on there now. So we thought it was gonna,
650.
we thought it was gonna be huge. But for people that are still on there, they actually need to sign the form. We keep posting it for that reason. But
It's a weird event to
interesting.
organise because it's really two events. You've got the like pushing it out to public, saying this is what we're doing.
yeah,
But then you've got the other event, which is really organising the DJs.
yeah,
You know,
that's
so
it.
it's
That's a big thing to do. Like,
yeah, like
definitely couldn't do it alone. Like, I don't think.
putting five DJs on a flyer
well, see, I had
is
no
still
idea.
hard work.
I had no idea because I thought you were just doing all of it, Kieran. That's what I was
What,
like.
what do you mean?
I like because when you first told me about it ages ago,
Yeah.
I didn't realize there was a crew part of it. So I just thought it was like, holy shit, how much work are you taking on? Like you're gonna
I
burn
mean,
yourself out. Like,
Yeah, we've all and we're all doing different parts of it as well.
Yeah.
So Brad's been
Doing 90%.
like at the moment, but yeah, no, actually, fair play to Brad. Brad's actually been killing it.
He does.
He does. He's done all the tunes. He's like all the visuals. So all
Yeah, so
our
he's with
promos.
Twisted Audio.
okay.
Twisted.
No, Twisted. Pull it up.
Twisted audio.
Visuals.
Twisted individual.
Oh, with-
Visuals. Yeah.
Oh, in visuals. Okay.
Yeah. I was like
Twisted
looking at you like,
into
hang on a second, you were
visuals.
close.
Yeah, so he does a lot of the, all the visuals and stuff that are behind
Yeah.
DJs and all that sort of stuff. So he's been really, really good with it.
And the court has just been super supportive,
Yeah,
and
man.
Yeah,
it's
like straight away they were keen to have us on. So
They are, and I mean, you find that any venue where you, like I said, can add value, it's never an issue.
yeah,
Because you have to think if you're a manager of a venue and then you've got the owner, the owner's saying, what ideas do you have? What ideas do you have? How do we increase, money over the bar? How do we increase people through here? So if you're solving a problem for them, it's getting a venue's never really been an issue.
yeah,
It's when you're competing for that Saturday and you've got a manager there looking at you thinking,
it's not going to make enough money. And
all right, if we run our own night, are we going to make money? Is this a good promoter? Do we go with this guy and that guy? And you get into that competitive field, which has a lot of responsibility,
yeah.
to the venue.
Mm.
So, just thinking outside the box.
Well, one thing I wanted to ask about, like, with running this event, what potential hiccups have you guys kind of like examined, and what solutions have you got for them? Have you actually have you written out a list?
No,
for it?
but there are so many things.
The USB one,
Yeah.
definitely.
Definitely. That was the first thing we did actually. We were like, that has to go on one USB.
the USB fixes two issues. Someone pulling out the wrong USB
Yeah.
and someone playing the same song twice.
Yeah, yeah.
Now that could still happen,
Hopefully not.
but hopefully not, because they're going to be numbered.
Yeah.
Their
Names.
DJ name's going to be on their track, so they're going to know what to search for.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas if you've got people rocking up all the way during the day, they, playing say the same genre, they don't actually know what's been played before. It's a massive risk.
That's it. Yeah,
So the other two things. I mean, the biggest one is people not rocking up.
yeah.
Which is why I like really need
And you can
everyone
do
to-
everything perfect, and then just run out of DJs, and you just
Can
go.
we have disguises?
Oh,
So we can go.
That's why we were saying, like, spin a track.
Yeah.
Like, spin a track.
Yeah.
We need numbers.
Get everyone down, and it is only one track. Where like it's just gonna be a fun event, just to have something that we can be like, yeah, we did this.
But then also with the mixing as well, like how smooth does it have to be to qualify?
I think there's
Speed
an era.
matched.
I think there's an era of
there's always a-
tolerance,
Yeah.
but
There
so long
always
as
is, though.
you're not absolutely train wrecking the thing.
But then at the same
Like,
time as well,
doo-doo,
but
doo-doo.
like organising it from, say, I don't know, 70 BPM all the way up to 175 or maybe 180 or whatever it is,
Yeah.
right? It's all in BPM chronological order, but has it also been put in key?
No.
As well? No.
I yesterday.
yeah, yeah.
It just
Because
no,
say like if
and-
you want to go from like, I don't know, like a C major to a B flat minor, that will not sound
I mean,
correct.
you might-
Like-
Now I don't know. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not. It's not in key. That's
We
that
don't
would
wanna
be
give Brad a
nearly
heart attack.
yeah.
yeah, that's a lot of work.
That's I just know.
But to be
Yeah.
fair, like honestly, with drum
I
and
know
bass,
Melbourne
most-
wasn't in key. I know Melbourne wasn't.
Oh.
Okay.
I know with drum and bass, most of them are in similar keys anyway. Not all of them, but they tend to be.
But then, I just mean from
key lock.
a primary major to a to something else that's a minor. It could go all over the shop.
Filter does wonders.
They'll find that
Filter does wonders. Yeah, okay.
You can use filters, just not the sync button.
You can't use the sync. So
with no sync, is that also no quantize and no snap as well?
I don't know.
Okay.
They didn't.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. So, I should have brought the rules in with me, but it says
because that's where it's kind of silly. Because you not using quantize and snap is basically the same as using as sync almost.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely says no sync. I would have to look at the rules. But we're going to be setting the the decks up.
Yeah.
So people aren't going on changing, a whole bunch of stuff. It's just mix your track.
Yeah.
Bring your track in, get out the bass.
Because then, Alyce, with your job, so you're going to be making sure you get everyone single file, getting ready to do it.
Yeah,
but
we'll bring them up in blocks.
Will you be watching them like a hawk, making sure they're not?
No, that would that would be the worst thing to do, probably.
Yeah.
But I'll bring them up in lots of 10 or 20, and we'll figure it out on the day, and then just go through what's happening. If they need any help with the CDJ 3000s, because they're newer equipment, so we should have a spare one that will be there. And then just letting them know what one's next, so if it's left or right. So it should run pretty smoothly. I think we've tried to make sure that there's no risk of anything.
Yeah. Well, the thing
happening.
about it as well is that if you've got 200 people and they're playing from 70 to 185, it will just cycle through going 75, 76, 77, 78, 78.5, 78.75, and then 80.
So I'll read out the rules here.
The rules.
Oh, you got them?
So each DJ is allowed one record each.
Yep.
It's interesting they say record, but yeah, one record each.
Apart
from the first DJ. And apart from the first DJ, it must mix the track into the previous track.
Yeah.
There must be no pauses between tunes, so no dropping it out and drop mixes, that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Music must be continuous with one tune mixed into the next. Mixes must be beat matched and in time. The use of beat matching and or auto mixing software is not permitted.
So that's not sync though, that's just auto mixing software.
Okay.
No sync.
Yeah, okay.
That could go horrible.
No pre-mixing or master mixes are allowed. No more than 2 turntables to be used. A third turntable may be kept in reserve and used in the event of a malfunction.
Yeah.
No individual disc and no piece of music may be repeated. This is interesting. May be repeated within 4 hours. Okay.
We've got it all sorted anyway by genre.
A list of all the tunes played must be maintained, which we have. So
yes, it's got nothing about quantize or snap then, which is interesting.
Well, that helps.
Yeah.
A little.
But it gives it more of a freestyle vibe though at the same time.
Yeah.
Because not having snap, it just will, when you press the cue, it won't just keep jumping back to the first beat. It'll be wherever
we haven't
you
talked about vinyl or CDJ mode either. So that might be interesting.
Yeah.
I'll leave that to you.
Maybe we'll put that out in the chat.
But see, that's but that'll be interesting though.
Vinyl, to be fair.
Because isn't it with vinyl? Because I don't use CDJs, but when you put it on vinyl and you pause it, then it'll slowly start winding down. Because then you could literally just go.
We can't stop the music, so it's not gonna.
But that's what I meant. So you could pause it, it slowly starts winding down. You press play, and the other one starts winding up, and it just winds down, winds up.
I mean, you can
I think
just
vinyl
press
mode.
it.
I think vinyl mode.
I would prefer vinyl mode. Because then you just touch it.
We just don't want anyone switching between and then going, oh, what's going on? Because it's not functioning the way they're used to it.
So these, what's up on the screen's what we're using.
Yep.
So just a normal, what was it, the Nexus, the 900 Nexus mixer.
Yes, I thought it was a V10, but that's mistaken. It's 900.
Yeah, so just a normal club mixer, and then we've got the CDJ 3000s.
Yep.
So there'll be one on the side of stage for people that haven't been exposed to them yet. They're only just really starting to roll out in some of the clubs.
Yeah.
But
they're just too expensive.
Yeah, they are, but they're good. They're very similar. Like if anyone's used the XDJ 1000 Mark IIs or whatever, they're basically the same.
Yeah.
The only thing people are going to have to get used to is the browse. I think the browse is a little bit.
Yeah, but we don't have to use it unless they're using a guest song.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
So it should be fine.
It's pretty exciting.
So fancy.
Get involved.
Yeah. Yeah. So
It's just gonna be crazy though. So then, what time are you guys loading in? Because you were telling me before it's like 11.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
think-
we'll get in there 11, set everything up. So we've got a few banners and stuff that people can have photos in front of. They've
we'll also
been
have
part of it.
shirts. So we've got shirts with staff on it and like the logo for the event.
Yep.
So if anyone, like, if you don't know us, like, they can come out and.
Yeah, we'll be putting
Find
videos
us.
and stuff into the group, just explaining. All right, this is where you go. This is Bree. This is who you see.
Yep.
Come in, sign up. You'll get one of these. Da 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 da. So we'll do a few run throughs. Put
Yeah.
that in the group. So when people are turning up, if they've had a look at the Facebook page or Instagram or whatever, they'll go, yeah, they know what to do.
Yeah.
Over plan it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the best way to do it.
So
But that,
Because that's what's so silly. It's because like with social media these days, like unless you pay to promote, then it doesn't really reach that far.
Yeah.
But if you over plan it to the absolute max, then everyone will see it.
yeah.
right. It's been
Hopefully,
shared,
yeah.
and a lot of people are sharing it around and stuff. So
The biggest thing we've found is just people being scared of being that guy that.
Stuff's up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
if I'm mixing, anyone can. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
If I'm mixing,
What time are you mixing then?
as early as possible. No one will
Oh,
be
you're
there.
doing a house tune?
I'll do a house tune,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm in and
There you
out.
go.
But no, it should be good. But we really just wanted to bring something together for the DJs of Perth. You know, like, because there's not many, if any, like DJ community events.
Well, that's what I was going to say. That's awesome because you are bringing them together like a family, like a community, because that's the way we
And
should be.
across different genres too, so it'll be cool. There's not very many opportunities where there's crossover. Like, there's a few crews, but not
So,
heaps.
I mean, it should be good, like networking and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the majority of DJs are going to be there. I mean, 150 DJs in one spot that everyone knows that are DJs.
Yeah.
I mean, your shot would probably be close, but that's a lot of new DJs, not established.
That's it. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
So, I mean, it'll be good networking and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
You guys are going to be there.
Yeah.
We're trying to sort
Yeah,
that
we
out.
haven't gone into that yet.
Yeah, maybe you should.
So it's like what we were saying just before we started. If there's a Wi-Fi connection, we're going to do it live. And
Yeah.
we're going to try
yeah,
and...
Neil said there was Wi-Fi.
There's Wi-Fi, but I'll just see.
Yeah,
if
just need to double
we can have
check.
access to that because it is running their stuff, so we
Yeah,
don't corrupt
fair,
any of that
fair,
stuff.
fair.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure it'll be fine. Because I can't see it running.
or you can hard connect.
Yeah, if we can hard connect, we'll even just do that.
Yeah.
But that's where it's going to be nuts, because then it's like me, Damo, and Mitch, who started this whole shenanigans with us, like shenanigans between me and Damo and everything, like with the podcast, like interviewing 150 or 200 people.
Yeah,
It's
how
gonna
do
be-
you feel about that?
I'm excited. Like, it's going to be so interesting because it's just like the board, right? That
Yeah.
board and the board behind you guys. I have a feeling that a lot of the DJs that are going to be there, we've already met before.
Yeah.
So we're
yeah.
just going to be like just flapping our gums, being like, hey, "What's up? What's
Yeah,
going on?
yeah.
How you doing? How you been?" Like, so it could be it could be really good.
Yeah, no, it should be fun, and it's really good because there's a few established people coming down as well. A lot of like the locals that play a lot, plus all the new people that are coming through. So it's a really good opportunity for people just to cross paths.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. Is like from what I was saying before, it's like what I really want to do, or what we want to do, right, for the podcast, for the event, is just like basically like someone will jump up, play a song, and then after they played the song, swing by us, come and say hi for 30, 40, 50 seconds or something like that,
Yeah, come on
ask
stage.
2 questions or something like that, and just be like, who are you? What do you think? How'd you go? You know, where can people find you? And then go on to the next person or something, and just keep cycling through all
Yeah,
those
that'd be
people.
cool.
Because
They all-
we want to set up 2 cameras. So we have one on the DJ decks as well, so we can run that off the stream. But then also one just for, you know,
So I
like
thought we were going to have the hardest job
yeah,
Sunday.
Who?
Us, we're not. These guys do.
Oh,
yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting. Yeah, but it's gonna be awesome though. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, no,
That
it
should
should
be
be
good.
good. It's
Like, it's gonna be wild.
It
Like,
should be good. So we have a big poster there as well that people are going to get can get pictures in front of as they walk off and get everyone to sign it and that sort of thing. So
well, who did the artwork for it as well?
Brad,
Brad. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Damn. So he's done a lot.
Brad,
he's done everything.
I want to get him on now. Like,
Yeah.
so bad. And they just talk about it. So what did you do?
I came up with an idea.
No, we all had different parts.
Yeah, well, it seems like you guys got the good crew to make it,
It is.
happen.
It's been a really solid crew. I'm not. Yeah, I'll be glad when it's completed,
Yeah.
so that every day I'm not thinking, all right, what else could
What
go
else?
wrong? What else could go wrong? What else could
It
go
is a bit
wrong?
like that
That's
with
it, yeah.
organising events, though. Like,
Yeah.
Well, you got it. Yeah.
yeah, well, yeah, that's part of being a good event organizer. You need to make sure that you know how to fix things on the drop of a hat. Like,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. I still find it kind of crazy. It's only 2 decks. Like, you know, like to have, like you have third one as a backup. But
Yeah.
if you had 4 set up, then I reckon it would be almost maybe easier, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think
Or
that-
even 3.
I think
like,
they're just trying to standardize.
Like how they do it.
Yeah, how they do it. So
Perth's really one of the only cities that I've played at. Well, I know there's a couple more now. It's becoming more common, but the first few times I played over east, like most of the venues and stuff were all 2 decks, which is which is quite common in clubs.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Even here, like you often have to bring another deck or, yeah.
So we are the first. I'm pretty sure we are the first record attempt to go through the BPMs and genres.
No, really? Okay.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the rest are right between 20 and 30 BPM. You know,
Oh, wow.
and they sort of lock that in.
Yeah, really? Okay.
So we're the first one to step it, and I didn't know that. Okay.
That's interesting
didn't
because
know
then
that.
it'd be like 100 to 130, and that's all you can play.
That's all.
House music,
House
and techno.
music.
Like,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
it.
And then maybe some disco and some funk, but that's it.
Yeah, so we're the first ones that the DJs coming on are going to have to sort of start creeping up the tempo.
Yeah.
You know, as the day gets
But I
along.
mean, we'll be able to put the people that we know that are experienced with changing genres.
Brad will be able to do that. Thank
Yes.
you, Brad.
Yeah, thanks, Brad. For all
Just
that.
give him another task.
He's at home melting right now.
Yeah. What are you guys saying?
Is Brad in the comment section at all? Like,
Yeah, where are you,
it'd
Brad?
be so funny if he's in the comment section and be like, guys, I'm
I'm
freaking out.
out.
Yeah.
So
No, he's a ledge.
who else is actually involved then? Because it's you two, it's Brad.
So us two, Brad, Simon. So Simon's probably got the most important job on the day, which is all the audio and visual
Yep.
that we'll have to submit to Guinness.
Mm.
So I think the people that haven't been as involved are gonna really have the most stressful jobs on the day.
On the day,
you know,
yeah. So that's why it's all
You know.
very.
because checking in 160 to 200 DJs, then getting them in order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
you
a
know what's
big
going to happen? They're going to come in, they're going to be like, I'm here, I'm going to the bar.
Yeah.
And then disappear somewhere.
That's why we call them up in blocks as well, just to try and.
But
So-
will you have a microphone be like 136, it's your turn next? Like,
No.
or-
Well, I'll just be like 130 to 140.
yeah.
Come
And
up.
the groups of 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
if we're missing anyone, that's another shout out, 130, 140. And then it will just be, they'll come in, we'll do a quick brief, and then off they go.
That's wild.
So
And it's going to go really smooth.
it's going
It's
to
gonna go
so
really
smooth. So smooth.
I can't
we're
wait
not-
to do this with you, Damo. It's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be so much fun.
We're not stressed at all.
We can
We will be
guarantee-
stressed.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to be like, okay, who's up next? All right, 138. Right, come on.
Yeah.
40 seconds. Let's go.
I mean, get involved. Like we can guarantee that this is the only time we will be doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are
Yeah.
not doing this again.
So
This
if
is
you
it.
wanna,
It's a one-off.
Yeah.
Done.
Imagine
Definitely.
it's like 2 years and someone else is like, we can do it again.
Off you go.
Yeah, that's it, not
have
happening.
fun.
That's going to be an experience.
No,
It's
it'll
gonna
Yeah.
be so much
But we're gonna
good.
try. We're gonna try push it. We've got enough DJs here as well. We're gonna try and push it as high as we can, so it doesn't get taken off us for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll
Make
be
it impossible.
it'll be good. I mean, the dream is. I remember when I was a kid and I'd go through the Guinness World Records, you know, that your parents would have or whatever. You know, and just look at all the weird records. and
Yeah,
that,
I
like,
do the exact same.
Yeah, I mean, to have that and know you're a
Yeah.
part of it in that book
Yeah.
is
It'd
just
be so
like,
cool.
boom, you know.
Do they
childhood
still
bucket
make the
list.
books, or is
Yep.
it digital now? They still do make the books.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because they're just like gimmicks and stuff like that, then. Or
I guess so.
yeah. Okay.
But I think the digital stuff would be online, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like
So
the
you should
full
be able to
list
search and boom,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
it comes up. But yeah, I'll be getting the book.
Yeah.
I'll be framing that. I'll be
Yeah.
framing everything.
That's it. And then with your kids, you be like, look, there we
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
There's
What have you
Perth.
done? No.
Yeah.
So we've only got about 5 or 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
So I mean, we've gone through like the potential hiccups and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah.
like, you know, like what else is?
Let's talk about some remedy stuff. What's coming up with
Yeah,
remedy?
that's it. Yeah, let's talk about
Oh.
remedy.
Well, I've
Back
just
to
had a
you.
couple events. So yeah, I run the Connect with Traction. So, but we also have other promoters and stuff that come on and do that. But I think the next one's January 20th.
Yep.
So that's huge, by the way.
Is the event up yet or not?
No,
yet?
no.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
we've got 4 imports coming. It's going to be massive.
You can't call them imports.
Imports.
You can't call them imports.
Why do I
Yeah,
call
why?
them
I don't
imports?
think you can call them imports. What?
I'm not saying it like
Triggered.
The
international. Let's
yeah,
go international.
international
Jesus
DJs, or
Christ, you're like
producers. Actually calling DJs imports.
No, yeah.
Oh, damn.
I know what I meant. Oh,
Have you got a?
You dug your own
have you
hole.
got a venue yet? Or are you still
Yes,
looking
yeah. So
venues-wise?
Frio Social again.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's been a really good one because we can kind of utilize the outside area. Have like we call it the sunset stage, and then we go inside for the warehouse afterwards, and it's awesome. So we have the lights and all the speakers and stuff. So Traction brings their sound system down as well. So it's pretty cool.
That's the Void system, isn't it?
No, they built it.
Nice.
So it's Traction. It's just Traction sound system.
Traction sounds.
Bobby will have to come up in the comments and tell me exactly what that one is.
Is it on Facebook, Bobby? If you're on there. Like,
Oh yeah, Brendan O'Brien. He's on there.
Seems like everyone's building a sound system, or they got something unique coming through, and
Yeah, it's
not
cool.
just function ones anymore. Like,
But it's cool because everyone's got like, I don't know, all different things that they kind of bring to them. So
We do
like the
have,
different events.
Simon, has commented on Oi Oi Oi. Simon, Defyre Fable. This guy.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Shout
Shout
out.
out to Simon.
And Jordan goes big up Simon, and Jordan also responds, "My bad," to the earlier comment.
Oh yeah. He's alright.
And Phil, you have a great comment. Do back-to-back DJs get 2 tunes?
No,
Do back-to-back? Okay.
no, just
One.
one tune. So we've passed that one.
But swear, they actually are back-to-back DJs for the event.
Well, that's literally so you'll
What do you
have.
mean?
Well, no, yeah, sorry, no, I didn't word that right. Filthy, so they're a back-to-back duo. So,
Oh.
like, for example, if you got Echo on sidetrack, they
One tune each.
They would have
yeah,
one tune each.
One tune each. Yep. That would make sense. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, we got that one. I'm also running an event called Next Wave under Remedy, which is basically a whole bunch of the newer DJs. Oh. So a lot of the up and coming crew that are just starting out. So in the last year. So yeah.
Is that a lot of the crew from Your Shot?
Yeah, a lot of them.
Because that's a really good idea. Is because Your Shot happens, right?
And then
And there's so much pumping behind Your Shot, and it's such a great event. It really is over those 2 days. But then after that,
yeah.
there needs to be something,
Yeah.
so that people can.
Yeah,
sort of-
it's weird with that because it's like all these DJs rock up and they've never done it before, and there's literally gold
Yeah.
amongst those DJs that like are shining through.
So I did.
But then nothing pops up after.
Yeah. So I did wildcard entry this year, just because why not? Like whatever. And then there was a few of them that wanted to run an event. Get my words out. Specifically Rookie, so Adam. And then I just asked like, how are you gonna do it? Like, what's what's your approach? Like, what venue and stuff? And because I run events, I just said, cool, I'll run it, and it went really well. Like all the crew that weren't playing came and supported. They want to come on next time, and it's like a really supportive community. So we have a few group chats and stuff. So it's actually
It's a good
really
idea.
good. Yeah, it's been really good. So yeah, that's really what's happening with Remedy at the moment. I kind of chilled I was doing more frequent events, but it just got too like saturated. So I'd
Yeah.
rather focus on bigger ones. And
That's the way to
from
do it
there.
though. It's like instead of doing more and making them like just not as good as like a bigger one.
yeah,
It's like just do them less frequent, but do really
yeah,
good
but like
events.
put everything into it. So
Yeah.
that's kind of been the approach. So yeah, that was the last one we did. So Next Wave,
That looks pretty
week.
cool though.
Yeah.
Who does the artwork for you?
that was me.
Oh, that's you. That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
really cool.
I was on Canva though, so I kind of cheated a little bit.
Okay.
I just had that. Yeah. And that was the one that we had the week before that. So
Is that also Canva?
No. That's in Adobe. That was actually Bobby that did that one. So,
Oh, really?
because yeah,
He sounds like a man of many talents. Like,
yeah, we all like. I mean, I do videos and design stuff as well. Canva's just good because like if you want to whip something up and there's a lot of templates, you can like I still edit the templates, but you've got stuff to work with.
yeah.
And I can even access it on my phone, so it was really cool.
Yeah, I've been told that. It's like the phone works quite well now. with
Yeah,
Canva, right?
like I needed to do a quick set time list poster thing, and I was like, I'd just woken up and I'm like, oh, and I was in my bed and I'm like, oh, cool, and I just did it on my phone, like editing a poster I'd already done.
That's really good.
So yeah, here's a back catalogue of some of the other ones that we've done, but it's been fun. So that was the first Connect we did. So we set up like the full stage, have visuals, and
Where was that?
that's Frio Social.
Have you
that's
been?
very
Have you been
social,
for
yeah.
your social?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went there for a band gig ages and ages ago.
Yeah, so that's
Brendan.
That's
And then
There you go.
That's Brendan.
that's Bobby.
Oh, really?
Brendan.
Brendan O'Brien. Yep.
Bobby. I always call him Brendan, but it's actually Bobby.
There you go.
Yeah.
Beautiful comment from Nemo. But
So yeah, so we run well, we've done most of the connects. He did run another one with Swerve Crew as well recently. So it's just basically the whole idea with the connect is it's a event umbrella and two promoters can come together and bring bigger artists over. So it's a way of like, again, mitigating a bit of that risk because it's a big financial burden like going into these events, like thousands. So it's
that's what sucks a bit. It's like putting events on, putting festivals on, stuff like that, it can burn such a big hole in your pocket.
Just
but do it for the right reasons though.
But
out of interest, so if you're getting like we're not talking Andy C's and AMC's and stuff, right? So if you're getting up and coming artists from, let's say, over East or New Zealand or whatever.
Oh no, they're not up and comers. They're established.
But not as established as the big guys, right? As the huge.
No, they're
big
still
guys.
established.
Like what? Is it accommodation? Is it flights? Is it food? Is it like what? Like
Yeah. So it's everything. So you pay the fee, and you make an agreement with their managers and stuff like that. Then it's flights, accommodation. So every manager's different. But in most cases, like it's flight and fee, or it might be fee, or whatever. And then we organise the accommodation and stuff. There's food on the day, transport while they're here.
Is it accommodations in hotel accommodation or just find them somewhere to stay?
So it depends. So it's a mixed bag. The crew that are coming for the January one, most of them know each other. So I'm just getting like a Airbnb, like 4-bedroom house for them in Freo.
Yeah.
And we did that recently for two of the acts that played a few weeks ago, and it worked really well. It was like on the way to the venue, so I could just pick them up or get someone to go shoot over and get them from the venue as well. And then they could cook and stuff, like, because you don't want to be putting them in the middle of nowhere and like they have to spend all this money. So yeah, it worked really well.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it still adds up.
I have a feeling you got some ideas brewing.
He doesn't. He does this every time. Yeah,
I'm retiring.
He says this every time.
I'm done.
Every time.
Every single time. That's it. I'm not doing events anymore. And then he's like, "Wait, do you want to do?"
I do like original ideas.
Yes.
Like if it's an original idea, like I think there's an opportunity for like a cafe or something to just have a consistent open deck.
Yeah.
Okay, especially on your Friday
Why are you
nights and
putting your
Saturday
ideas
nights.
on the radio?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, okay.
You know, just have an open deck. So like the crew goes there, you can plug in and play. You know, but management controls the volume. If you're smashing out dubstep, just turn it down a bit. Whatever.
Yeah, just keep it from that too.
Yeah, okay.
I reckon that's to
Good
attract
idea.
people to small venues.
There you go. There's a free idea for everyone.
Yeah, that's it. Could be alright. Could be alright. But you have to kind of like police it a little bit and be like, you know, maybe not.
He is
dubstep
terrible.
at
You are
4 PM.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've basically run out of time though. So.
Oh, that's okay. Thanks
Thank
for
you for having
having
No,
us.
thank you guys for
Appreciate
coming on.
it.
Honestly, I can't wait for Sunday. Like, it's
And
gonna
everyone has
Yeah.
heard you have committed to interviewing every single person there.
We're going to
gonna-
hold you to that.
And you're going to
too.
be there from the start to
But
the
like I
end.
said, as long as we can get Wi-Fi and we
Yeah.
can get good connection, we'll do that. If
Okay.
not,
Is
we'll
there a
record it.
Guinness World Record for the
Yeah, I had a
amount
look.
of people interviewed?
We had a look at it. Like, Damo, can you pull it up? It's so it was in
They won't be able to
America.
apply now.
Yeah.
It was in America, and it's like 300 people. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's like 300 people.
Is it?
Yeah, and like I think it was like a day, 24
That's
hours. or something.
insane.
Yeah.
I wonder what the minimum interview. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not getting
it.
into that.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
that's
can
what I
start
was
holding-
thinking. Like, it's
Oh,
pretty
hold
wild.
on. 2 world records. Let's go.
Yeah. Break. Awesome. No, thanks for having us down.
Yeah, that's all good. Did you?
I'm trying to look it up now. Was it DJ?
No, no. So
No, just
most amount of people interviewed on. Yeah, most amount of people interviewed in 24 hours.
What a time.
Yeah.
Were they like, how long did they have to talk in the interview?
That's a good question.
I want to see their rules.
I feel like this isn't the right one, but no, whatever. So that's the one.
347.
347.
Yeah,
We have to
340.
ask 5 questions each.
Yeah, it's nuts, right?
Wow.
That's nuts.
And there you go.
Yeah, so I'm not doing that.
You're not? No.
nah, that's too
Start
much.
interviewing
Don't do
all
it
the
to
crowd.
yourself.
Yeah.
Brad, we got another job for you.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh yeah. All right, but cheers so much, guys. Though.
Awesome.
No, thank you
guys.
so much.
Tomorrow
Appreciate it.
we've got Red Ginger coming on
Yeah.
to talk about her music and events. And
She's lovely.
now, yeah,
And
Christine's
shout out to
book.
Johnny,
She's cool.
Johnny Zarembe going, can't wait, let's go.
Yes.
Woo.
Yeah.
I think he's down
Sweet.
in Bunbury, Bustleton.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so do you actually have
Joining us.
just quickly one last thing? So you've got people from remote areas coming up. Well, it's
Well,
not
he is.
remote. Bunbury,
Oh,
Bunbury and
It
Bustleton's
is.
not far, but
Yeah.
Yep.
still 3 hours.
I think
2.5.
there's a couple coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure there
Don't
was
know.
a couple, but
I don't
Yeah,
know
okay.
where they come from.
we'll have to ask Brad.
Just please come.
That's it. Just talk to Brad about it. So this is Brad
He's
should have been
basically
here as well. Alright, but we'll see you guys. Well, we'll see you guys
Sunday.
we'll see you Sunday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode.
Cool.
So,
Thank
alright,
you.
catch you guys.
Bye.
There we go.